Okay, these notes are in iTunes U under Indirect Measurement, and we're going to just use proportions very similar to what we've been doing all week. Nothing at all very different. So if I start out, you can see that I've got two triangles. I've got this one that's kind of a pink triangle right here that I'll outline there, and it's inside this larger triangle that I'll outline here in blue. Okay, so I have horizontal lines and vertical lines. So this is my vertical line. This is my vertical on this one. This is the horizontal on this one, and this is the horizontal on this one. So if I look at the pink triangle, I can do the vertical over the horizontal, which is going to give me 5 over 10 is equal to, now we do the vertical over the horizontal on the blue, and we're going to have x over 22. All right, if we simplify 5 over 10, we get 1 over 2. So 1 over 2 equals x over 22. So 2x equals 22. So x equals 11. Okay, so the height of the blue triangle is 11. Oops, let's clear that. And now let's scroll down and look at the next problem. All right, again, we've got two triangles. I've got this small triangle right here. It's inside this larger triangle, which I'll kind of outline here in red. There's my larger triangle. And this time we've got the diagonal line 3, which is going to go with this line 6. So 3 is going to go with 6. And then we can look at the 8 and the x. Okay? So the diagonal line over the horizontal line, 3 over 8. So if I can do this without making a mess. 3 over 8 is equal to, okay, the 3 and the 6, so put the 6 up here across from the 6. I need my equal sign back. And the 8 and the x have to be on the same line. 8 over x. So cross multiply, 3x equals 48. Divide by 3, x is 16. Okay, there we go with that one. So the length, or that horizontal length of this triangle, is 16. All right. Now let's look at solving for this building. Let's erase all this mess. Oh, clear. Okay. Sorry. All right. Now we're going to look at this one. Scroll it up a little. All right. We're going to compare the distance that we are from the tree. You see we're 24 from the tree. The tree is 21 high. We're 56 meters from the building, and we're looking to find how tall the building is. So we have distance, height, and height. So we can do the height of the tree, 21 over 24. I can fix that 4 better. Oh, well, that's interesting. Let's try this again. Sorry about that. I hit a stamp. All right. Again, starting over. Grab my pencil. We've got distance and height. Distance and height. So, the height of the tree is 21. The distance from us to the tree is 24. The height of the building, well, that's our x. But our distance from us to the base of the building is 56. All right, 21 over 24 Divide top and bottom by 3, and we get 7 over 8 equals x over 56. So 8x is equal to 392 divided by 8, and x is equal to 49. The building is 49 meters. The height of that building is 49 meters. Erase that. I may eventually get good at this. Not promising. All right, here's one where we get to draw. And it's very important that we draw. All right, each time Old Faithful in Yellowstone National Park erupts, rangers can estimate the height of the geyser by comparing it to the height of a tree. First, the rangers locate a tree of the same height. The shadow of the tree is 93 feet at the time that the shadow of a 6-foot ranger is 4 feet. Find the height of the tree to the nearest foot. Okay. Not sure what the geyser has to do with this problem, because we're looking for the height of the tree. All right, so what we're looking at, let me bring this up to give myself a little bit more room. We've got two quantities. We've got height and we've got shadow. So we're going to do height over shadow. All right, so the height of the ranger is 6. His shadow is 4 feet. The shadow of the tree is 93. So we're putting the shadow on the bottom, so that goes there. And we're looking for the height. So we get x. Okay, we can simplify 6 over 4 by dividing by 2. So we're going to get 3 over 2 equals x over 93. So do your cross multiplication. 2x now is going to be equal to 3 times 93, which is 279. So x is equal to 139.5 feet. So our final answer, my decimal doesn't want to go there. So 139 point, okay, we'll do 39 and 1/2 feet. My decimal dart doesn't want to work. So 139 and 1/2 feet. Sorry about that. You can put 0.5. It's just that for some reason, when I touch the screen and try to make a decimal mark, it's bringing up a command. All right, let's clear that out. Let's look at our last problem. Okay. A mirror is on the ground 8 feet from Ricky and 19 feet from the flagpole. I'm actually going to do this a minute. Because this is just too big. So I can get this. Yeah, no, it just doesn't want to behave. All right, let's take it down on this side. Try and get this whole thing on here so we can see it at once. Oh, that's a little bit better. Okay, let's try if this works better. Nope, it's not going to let me do this. I'm getting to the end, and it's not. All right, I'm going to switch screens and do something else so we can do this last problem. Sorry about that. Just give me a minute. I'm going to clear this. And I'm going to grab another screen. Okay, let's do this. I'll pull this up, see if I can write on it. You should be following along on your notes anyway, so you should be able to have this problem and you can just look at it. And we can draw it on here because it's just not behaving right now. All right, now let's try this. We'll get this last problem done. Okay, so a mirror is on the ground 8 feet. So here's our mirror. Oops, that's not very good. Let me erase that. Not good at drawing mirrors, am I? Okay, so here's the mirror. Okay, there's my mirror. The distance from the mirror to Ricky is 8. Here's Ricky. He is 6 feet tall. So there's kind of my right triangle there. All right. The mirror is 19 feet to the flagpole. So that's Ricky. Here's my flagpole. Connect that to the mirror. And this is my X. So 6 over 8, the height of Ricky over the distance to the mirror, is equal to the height of the flagpole over the distance from the mirror to the flagpole, which is 19. 6 over 8 is going to reduce to 3 over 4 equals X over 19. I'm going to move up here. So now I'm going to get 4X is equal to 3 times 19, which is 57. So X is equal to 14 point, see there, it really does not like for me to make a decimal. 14 and 1/4 feet. I'm going to have to do it as a fraction because I cannot do, oh, that's too fat. Let's erase. 14 and 1/4 feet. Oops, still too fat. So 14. Man, this thing's going to give me problems today. On the very last problem, it's going to give me problems. 14 and 1/4 foot. Or 14, let's see if I can get a decimal. See, now it always wants to bring up my menu bar when I just try to make a dot. So 14.25 or 14 and 1/4 foot. Can I do a decimal with this? Yeah, I guess I'm going to have to learn how to do a decimal with the mouse. If I do it with the mouse, it'll work. Let's try it again. Sorry about this. This is kind of a learning curve for me. So 14, that's a really bad decimal, 0.25. But when I try to do it with the stylus, it brings up a menu. So sorry about the scribbling and that it's not any neater, but your final answer is 14.25 feet or 14 and 1/4 foot. Or if we change 1/4 to inches, 1/4 of a foot, well, that's 4 divided by 3. So we have 14 feet and 3 inches.